Thanos vs. Superman, who would win in a battle. The encounter between Superman and Thanos is a fiery clash, as both are embodiments of ultimate power in their respective universes. Superman, with his extraordinary strength, superior speed, and lightning-fast flight, stands as a symbol of justice and hope. On the other hand, Thanos, the conqueror of the universe, is renowned for his combat mastery and unparalleled power when wielding the Infinity Stones, making him a terrifying opponent. In this legendary showdown between the Man of Steel and the Mad Titan, who will emerge victorious? Does Superman's superior strength suffice to take down Thanos, or will the intellect and power of the Infinity Stones allow Thanos to overwhelm the mighty Kryptonian? But before we dive into the analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button and remember to enable notifications by clicking the bell icon. Superman is one of the most powerful icons ever to appear in DC Comics, but much of his extraordinary strength comes not only from being a Kryptonian but also from his unique ability to absorb and utilize solar energy. With this source of power, Superman can generate incredibly strong shockwaves similar to supersonic explosions just from a single clap. These blasts are powerful enough to destroy skyscrapers with sound echoing over vast distances. Additionally, Superman can vibrate his molecules, allowing him to perform extraordinary feats such as time travel or create powerful whirlwinds. His most prominent ability is emitting heat beams from his eyes with devastating levels of destruction, even releasing cosmic energy in the form of highly powerful AoE area of effect explosions. Furthermore, Superman possesses a variety of special vision types, allowing him to navigate and detect hidden details. He can use electromagnetic spectrums, infrared vision, microscopic, telescopic, and X-ray vision. His breath is also so powerful that it can create freezing waves capable of freezing any object. As for Thanos, much like Superman, he is not human. He is an Eternal with deviant genes, making him one of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe. From birth, Thanos' parents recognized the immense potential and terrifying threat he posed. Although he often uses the Infinity Stones to enhance his power, Thanos doesn't need them to assert himself as the ultimate supervillain in the universe. Even without the Infinity Stones, Thanos can manipulate various types of energy to create force fields, alter the structure of matter, and even warp reality to a certain degree. He can control the minds of others through superior psionic power and manipulate reality with his madness. Thanos also often uses mystical powers to further amplify his already formidable abilities. This shows clearly that both Thanos and Superman are incredibly powerful entities. However, while Superman's power is based on his ability to absorb solar energy and his superhuman physicality, Thanos' strength largely stems from magical elements of fatal weakness for Superman. For this reason, I believe that in a direct confrontation, Superman would face significant challenges dealing with Thanos and his mystical powers. Thanks to his Kryptonian physiology and ability to absorb energy from solar radiation, Superman's strength is virtually limitless. He possesses extraordinary capabilities, capable of lifting around 2 billion tons. Superman's endurance is nearly infinite. He can fight at maximum efficiency without rest. Superman doesn't even need food or oxygen and is often depicted as being able to survive without the usual necessities for living. Meanwhile, Thanos' strength is hard to measure accurately, but he easily lifts over 100 tons, making him one of the strongest entities in the Marvel Universe. This strength is due to his hybrid physiology between Eternals and Deviants, making him superior to other Eternals. Like Superman, Thanos can enhance himself through mystical energy. Thanos' alien physiology allows him to fight continuously without rest, wielding his power with boundless capacity. Both Superman and Thanos are embodiments of supreme strength. Thanos, with his incredible speed, approaches Superman once again, charging at him with terrifying velocity. Each punch from Thanos shakes the world, and Superman gradually feels exhaustion building with every hit. Facing such overwhelming power is rare, and the Man of Steel's body seems to be pushed to its limits as he absorbs Thanos' brutal attacks. Superman is famous for his superhuman speed, able to move at least 186,000 miles per second, and even surpassing that limit when necessary. Legend has it that Superman can move so fast that time seems to slow down around him as he accelerates. This ability isn't just limited to flight. Superman can quickly cover vast cosmic distances via teleportation if needed. And in contrast, Thanos, while powerful, is often depicted as much slower than Superman, with an average speed of around 700 miles per hour. However, there have been times when Thanos was said to move at speeds faster than light and possess the ability to fly and teleport over great distances. Things like Superman, Thanos' incredible speed is evident in his reflexes and reaction time in battle, making him one of the most fearsome warriors in the Marvel Universe. Although both Superman and Thanos possess remarkable speed and strength, Superman far surpasses Thanos in terms of speed. Superman can move planets and stars with his bare hands, a clear testament to his unimaginable strength. Meanwhile, Thanos, with his immense physical power, can easily overpower both Thor and Hulk simultaneously, two of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe. However, no matter how powerful, Thanos has never reached the level where he can physically move planets or stars. This fact highlights the major difference between the two when it comes to their muscle power's impact on the universe. Superman once traveled 45 billion light years in less than 60 days in the air, even passing through several black holes to return to Earth. It's theorized that Superman bends time and space around him when he moves beyond Earth's atmosphere into deep space. As mentioned, Superman can sustain himself by absorbing energy from solar radiation and is nearly invulnerable. This immunity includes both physical attacks and high-energy assaults. However, Superman's biggest weaknesses are magic and kryptonite. Despite this, in most situations, he remains immune to ordinary damage. Similarly, Thanos, like Superman, boasts immense resilience to devastating attacks. He has withstood blows from the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. Unlike Superman, Thanos does not have a specific weakness like kryptonite or magic. Though he cannot fly or move at the speed of light, Thanos has impressively defeated beings stronger than him. Superman possesses incredibly advanced senses, allowing him to perceive the world differently than normal humans. While he is considered a super genius, he rarely uses his intellect to its fullest extent. He is a brilliant strategist and well-versed in tactics, but when people think of the top brains in the Justice League, Batman usually comes to mind. On the other hand, Thanos' genius is perhaps his most terrifying trait. From a young age, those around him noticed that he possessed intelligence far beyond anyone else. He is cold, calculating, and ruthlessly exploits his opponent's weaknesses. With his vast war experience, Thanos is a master strategist, always knowing whom to manipulate and who truly poses a threat to him. Please subscribe to our channel, it helps us a lot, and you'll get to enjoy great videos every day. You're amazing, and we appreciate you so much. Superman's endurance has become legendary, allowing him not only to stand his ground, but to survive one of the most fearsome powers in the DC Universe, Darkseid's Omega effect, without suffering significant harm. Superman even survived an explosion from Imperiex Prime at close range, a being wielding the power of the Big Bang, something that even Doomsday could not endure. Meanwhile, Thanos accurately predicted the fall of Titan, and though his tactics were ruthless, no one can deny their effectiveness. In Thanos' extensive knowledge of weapons and technology surpasses many, making him a super genius. Although Superman also possesses extraordinary intellect, only Thanos knows how to fully exploit his intelligence, turning it into a powerful weapon. Superman is a highly skilled hand-to-hand combatant, trained throughout his life in various combat styles from martial arts to weaponry. He excels in boxing, jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, wrestling, stick fighting, and even swordsmanship skills usually associated with Wonder Woman or Batman. With superior fighting abilities, Superman is ranked above most characters in the DC Universe. On Thanos' side, he began training in both armed and unarmed combat from a young age, and over millennia, he has led countless brutal war campaigns. Thanos is proficient in nearly all forms of armed combat, but his signature skill lies in wielding the double-edged sword. Thanos has enough endurance to withstand one of the most powerful entities in the Marvel Universe, Black Bolt, and his destructive voice with a choice with little effort. He quickly defeated Black Bolt. That said, considering that Superman in an unforgiving and unrelenting state could easily handle Darkseid, I doubt he'd struggle much against Thanos. Thanos has impressive feats, such as creating a shield strong enough to withstand Thor's attacks with the Power Stone. However, honestly, even with the Power Stone, Thor doesn't reach the cosmic level of beings like the Anti-Monitor or Darkseid, who are on equal footing. The difference in power is still significant. This makes us wonder if Superman could easily defeat Thanos, especially when he's enraged and retains his full strength. For Superman, concepts like distance or space-time become nearly meaningless. He can traverse the universe in a split second, breaking all limits of speed and presence. Superman can fight both Orion and Calabac at the same time, further proving his extraordinary strength. But as mentioned before, Superman is now stronger than ever, and this feat is completely within his capability. On the contrary, Thanos is not a cosmic-powered superhero unless he wields the Infinity Gauntlet, the heart of the universe, or the Reality Regulator. Meanwhile, Darkseid is already a mid-level multiversal god who draws power from the essence of universes to fuel the fires of Apokolips and expand his divine influence in the sphere of the gods. When you can face Darkseid head-on like Superman has done countless times, it speaks volumes about your unmatched power. Superman has thrown punches so devastating that Darkseid's mother box was forced to open a boom tube to save him immediately. In comparison, Thanos is no longer a formidable threat. If Thanos does not possess an overwhelmingly powerful artifact, he would truly be in danger. Additionally, no kryptonite would be useful to Thanos. Even if he managed to create one kryptonite from another universe, would have no effect on Superman. This has been proven with Superboy Prime. Essentially, Superboy Prime has no weaknesses because he hails from the real-world Earth Prime and was a normal human until he wished to become Superman. When Superboy Prime was pulled into the Earth 1 universe, he became nearly unstoppable, and no native kryptonite could weaken him. So the same would happen if Superman entered the Marvel Universe. Thanos only has a real chance if he possesses the Infinity Gauntlet. Conversely, if Thanos entered the DC Universe, he'd have to seek out kryptonite. A battle of endurance wouldn't be enough, and if Superman perceives Thanos as a true threat, he will find it hard to hold back. Moreover, with Superman having once knocked out Darkseid, Thanos' DC counterpart with just one punch, victory is nearly assured for Superman. However, Thanos is no weakling and certainly no fool. I doubt he'd face Superman without knowing who he is or what he's capable of. He might just try to avoid Suppies altogether. But if he had to fight, I believe he'd come prepared. He might find kryptonite somewhere. While Superman's power is often praised, it's clear that Thanos excels in certain areas, especially when he doesn't need the Infinity Stones. Thanos possesses strength and abilities that could be seen as Superman's greatest weakness. He is a seasoned warrior, unbound by morals, and has no hesitation in harming or killing his opponents. Thanos' greatest strength is his strategic mind, and he could analyze and exploit Superman's weaknesses to force him to submit. With enough preparation, even those weaker than Thanos have defeated Superman. Known for his meticulous planning, the Mad Titan frequently overcomes the most powerful beings and isn't afraid to use every advantage to secure victory. Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet. He can react to Superman's speed. And he's fighting Superman on Earth, where Superman is holding back. Thanos could easily erase Superman from existence. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. That's the video for today, and we'll stop here. Thank you so much.